Hi, my name is Cleo Miller. I am a junior at USM studying health sciences and minoring in coaching. My ultimate goal is to become an occupational therapist, and I'm beginning to apply to grad school in the not too distant future, so I'm excited about that. The study I chose to summarize today is called Children with ASD or Autism Spectrum Disorder Can Use Gaze to Map New Words. A little bit of background so far. The conclusion has been that children with ASD don't use eye gaze to learn new words, but so far these findings have been based on one trial study. So this study is going to work with multiple trials to try to see if that conclusion is valid. And it will also incorporate highly reliable eye gaze cues. So this study took 15 children with autism spectrum disorder and 15 typically developing children who were around the same level of vocabulary. The children with ASD were an average of 59 months, and the children with who were typically developing were around the age of 37 months. So total, all the children participated in 4 conditions, a high and low crossing gaze load and a high and low attention load. The high crossing gaze load required an attention shift to follow the examiner's gaze in order to see if the children could map new words, and the low gaze didn't require a shift. Then the high attention load involved 3 distracting objects, while the low attention load involved 1 distracting object. At the end of the study, the results were that there was no significant difference between the behaviors or the fast mapping behaviors between the children with ASD and the children who were typically developing. So that shows that the one trial studies weren't as valid as if you were to use 4 different trials. The conclusion is that children with ASD may have altered their looking behavior due to the examiner repeating the same gaze cues. In a way, they kind of adapted to what the examiner was doing. This is a research study because it used the IMRAD. There was an introduction, there were methods, results, and a conclusion discussion at the end. And I found that this was a quantitative study because there were procedures used to gather information. There was a systematic way of going about the fashion was systematic, and it maximized validity. Thank you.